So when social media was first introduced to the world, it seems to be the best thing since the invention of the microwave. It allows us to interact with family and friends without actually being with them. It made what we once thought a huge world very small. It allowed us to connect with people in another side of the planet with a click of a button. At the beginning of social media, everything seems to be like rainbow and sunshine until it wasn't anymore. Over time, these gifts from the gods have now turned into a gift and a curse. Like everything in life, you have to take the good with the bad. And the bad of the curse of social media is that has allowed everyone with an opinion to express it. Whether that opinion is true or false, right or wrong, respectful or disrespectful, you name it, people will say it. Being able to express yourself sounds like a good thing, right? I will say yes, it is a good thing. But like many things, people use it the wrong way. Since the rise of social media, anybody can get on internet and say whatever they want. It has involved the average person to say the most vile things without any real consequences. I personally don't think the social media was intended for what we see today with all the negativity. And yet we are here, we must deal with. We are in a point of no return. And another side effect of social media is how the influence has impacted other cultures around the world. To a point, like it's almost no difference in how people act, behave, talk, dress, especially in Western culture. With that being said, has the social media ruined the Dominican Republic? But before we get started, I don't want to use the word ruin because the Dominican Republic is a strong country and it will take more than a few YouTube videos to ruin it. But I will say that social media did have an impact on Dominican Republic. So the short answer to the question is yes and no. I will say no because social media have helped highlight the Dominican Republic, increasing tourism and bringing new investors. This creates growth and job opportunity, among other things, for the people and the country. And yes, for the same reason, it had highlighted the country in a bad way from a select few. And this is where the curse comes in. Within being highlighted in negative way on social media, it didn't always attract people with good intention. Even the one with good intention, they have bad experience, voices like their experience is a reflection of the entire country. So how do I think social media have impacted Dominican Republic? Number one, it made regular people think that they are journalists. What do I mean by that? Documenting your journey is one thing, but making a concerted effort of highlighting all the bad things and emphasizing everything that is wrong with the country is another. I've seen people making videos discussing prostitution like it was invented in Dominican Republic. They have 2-hour live stream discussing this topic. I've seen videos where they interviewing prostitutes like they have never seen a prostitute before, like they don't know what they're doing it, like they're gonna find out new information. Why do you think the people prostitute themselves? They do it for different reasons. Either here, there, in another country, they do it for the same reason, for money. Some people because they want easy money, some other because they do it to eat, some other people to buy expensive cars, some people because they want to travel. If that's the easy way to do it. They have many different reasons. If they're going to be the same reason here, that they in this country, that country, or that country. Same reason, because of money. You will not find out no new information. It's going to be all the same information. I also see video of people talking about our immigration issues, like we are the only country that have immigration problems. But they make it seem to be like our immigration problem is based on racism. It's like it have nothing to do with us protecting our border. They make videos about Dominican being racist. They also make videos, they go to the most impoverished neighborhood and push the camera to the poor people and make it seem like they are the only representation of Dominican Republic. Believe it or not, we have very rich people here. Probably some people have more money than these people that are making this video. We have very rich neighborhood and probably some neighborhood that are better than these people that are making this kind of video. Also, we have middle class here, but no one's talking about that but me. This video made their way around the internet and make everyone to believe that Dominican Republic is like they are presented it. I find very hard to believe that whatever you come from, you have never seen prostitution, racism, immigration problem, or poor people. You may have not seen immigration problem because not every country have immigration problem. But I'm seeing at least 3 of the 4 you have seen. You have seen prostitution, you have seen a poor person, you have seen racism before. I'm sure you have. So why is it such a big deal when you come to Dominican Republic? You want to make it seem like it's wow, I've never seen that before. I had to make this a news. Everybody needs to know. Number 2, I see the way that social media have impacted the culture. I seen it through the people. Since I left in 2007, I returned to live here in 2021. Having lived in America for 14 years, I've seen how American culture influenced the people here. Before I left, men and women used to be more conservative, especially the women. For example, men and women with tattoo, which seems to be delinquents or from the street. Now it seems to be like the US, just like a stylist or a fashion statement. Before, a woman showing too much of her skin, it used to be like somebody that was easy or was a prostitute. But now it's different. Now it's just normal. It seems to be like a fashion statement. Something that I noticed is that women used to be more conservative in having partners. Now it seems to be like the hookup culture in making the way here. Something that I haven't seen is how social media have impacted the kids, but something that I have seen is how the way the kids used to play. But that has something more to do with technology than social media. Another way that I see social media is impacting the Dominican Republic is the culture itself. I'm not saying that adopting another culture is ruining the DR, but it can if it's not controlled. You can see outside influences here in certain area. Take Punta Cana, for example. When I'm in Punta Cana, I don't see a heavy Dominican influence. I understand this because of the type of visitors that the city receives. However, I don't want to see the entire Dominican Republic to resemble Punta Cana. It is okay to adopt certain things from different cultures, but I love the Dominican culture and we need to make sure that we preserve it. And honestly, this is one of the reasons why people visit our country, and it is because our unique culture. I see a lot of comments when people say Dominican Republic would be perfect if, but also what makes the culture of Dominican Republic unique is that we don't have that if. And I will be the first one to say it is some things here they have to be improved or changed or be adopted for another culture. But also, I don't want everything to be changed, because if you change everything about the culture, it will not be Dominican culture anymore. It will be more of another country or more of the same. And I think the positive outweighs the negative. In that show, the record number in tourism visiting the island last year and the growth of Santo Domingo and during the country. And in regards to the social media influences the culture, I don't see that changing because social media is not going away, at least not anytime soon. I don't want this to come off like a social media rant because it's not. I think the social media is a great tool, especially because I can imagine a world without social media now in 2023. But like they say, the internet is undefeated. So let me know if you think the social media have impacted the way you think about Dominican Republic for you to visit the country. So that is all what I have for right now. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one. Bye! In the beginnings, everything seems to be like rainbows, like rainbows and sunshine. Since the rise of social media, anybody can get on internet and say whatever they want. We have involved the most average person to say, okay. I personally don't think that social media was intended and another side effect of social media is how the influence have impacted culture around the world. It seems to be all the same. I think the positive outweighs the negative, and that showed in not the increase, but the record number. Okay. I think common when people say Dominican Republic would be perfect if, but if that if here, I mean, they gonna say, man, hookup culture was invented in Dominican Republic. That's what they like to do. Yeah, I mean, I already know. I'm waiting for that.